Hey, how you doing? My name's Ryan, and today I'm going over the upcoming fall wave of LEGO Star Wars sets to see which ones are worth it and which ones you can probably pass on. Now, for the past couple of years, I've been kind of jaded, if not apathetic, towards LEGO Star Wars as a whole, as I feel like there haven't been a lot of sets that have really captured my imagination and gotten me excited to buy LEGO Star Wars again. And I think this wave is a really good encapsulation as to why I feel that way. Now, it's not all bad. There are some good sets sprinkled in there. Let's get to one of them first. The 501st Legion Clone Troopers. 285 pieces, $29. This is a set that fans have been clamoring for a very long time, and it's nice to see LEGO deliver. Not just, here's a set, but also make a good version of it. This is definitely a bigger version of a battle pack than we're used to, and the price increase does kind of follow, but it seems worth it. The figures look great, the builds look quite nice. It's kind of a great add-on to any army collection, so if you have a lot of clone troopers or droids or any sort of Attack of the Clone style battle, this set could be a really nice addition to that collection. Overall, it's great to see LEGO make a set that actually might live up to the immense hype. I'm giving this one 9 studs out of 10. Up next is Anakins Jedi Interceptor. 248 pieces, $29. Now, this is the third version of this set we've gotten, and I think I'd be more inclined to get this if, 1, there was a bigger time difference between the last time we've gotten the set and this time, or 2, there was a substantial difference in the model or some sort of really great improvement or any new figures, something that seems different that makes it worthwhile getting another version of this set. Maybe if this build was part of some sort of larger Revenge of the Sith battle scene set, but it isn't, it's just by itself again. So I'm giving this one 5 studs out of 10.
Who knew we had this whole setup in here?
I watered all my plants.
Nice. Hey.
Go on.
The next set is the Armor Assault Tank, ATT, 286 pieces, $40. I really do enjoy seeing more sets from the Clone War era, especially without those kind of strangely designed minifigures. The tank looks quite nice, the Ahsoka figure looks wonderful, but it seems like that's the main draw of the set. That's probably the main reason it's as expensive as it is. So I'd be really curious to see how much Ahsoka goes for on Bricklink by itself. I guess if you have some sort of larger collection of Clone Wars sets or some sort of battle display at your house, this might be a great one to add, but if you just want the Ahsoka figure, maybe go for Bricklink or wait for a sale. I'll give this one 6 studs out of 10. Knights of Ren Transport Ship, 595 pieces, $69. So this is the only set based on The Rise of Skywalker in this wave. In fact, this is the only set in the wave based on anything in the new trilogy. And this is what we get. The ship design is okay but forgettable. The Knights of Ren minifigures are so forgettable, they're not even named on the box. They're just named Knight of Ren, Knight of Ren. The Rey figure is just a Rey figure, and it's $70. Look, if you want to get this set to complete your collection of Knights of Ren minifigures, you know, go right ahead. That's awesome. I'm glad you have all of them, and I hope you're happy with it. But the fact that this set costs this much, with no real draw outside of minifigures that aren't even properly named, and the fact that this is the only set based on The Rise of Skywalker, and it shouldn't be, but more on that in a little bit, this is such a waste, I think. 1 stud out of 10, hard no. The next set is General Grievous' Starfighter, 487 pieces, $79. So back when I made the video about the Razor Crest, and I called it overpriced, I got a lot of flack because people thought that the price to part ratio metric that I used was a little bit simplistic. It didn't take into account exclusive pieces, or harder to find pieces, or prints, or minifigures, and I get that. You might even be right. Can we at least agree that this set is overpriced? Under 500 pieces, for $80, I don't see how this set is $80. That's almost 20 cents per part. I don't see many exclusive pieces. I don't even think the minifigures are exclusive either. 1 stud out of 10, heavily overpriced, hard no. The next set is the Atat Walker, 1,276 pieces, $159. 5th time's the charm. This is the 5th version of the Walker we're getting. However, I think this might be the only remake that's actually justified, as it coincides with the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. And the set by itself looks pretty phenomenal. I love the way the Walker looks, the detailing looks phenomenal, the figures look great. I really can't complain, it looks like a great set. If this is your first AT-AT Walker set, yeah, seems like a great one. I think it's the best version of this set we've ever gotten. If this is your second or third, maybe wait for this one. Maybe wait for a sale. And if this is your fifth, good on you, mate. Good on you. I'll give this set 8 studs out of 10. Up next is the Death Star Final Duel. 775 pieces, $99. Now, this is the set I'm most frustrated with in this wave. Not because it's a remake, not because I believe it is so identical to the previous version with no substantial differences, but because of what this set, in my mind, could have been and should have been. This set would have been the perfect opportunity to depict the other final duel with the Emperor on Exegol, with his giant GLaDOS-style mechanical arm, a Ben Solo figure, a Rey with sort of dirt and dust marks and scratches, 2 lightsabers, maybe Emperor's red cloaks, a couple Sith loyalists. This could have been something really cool. And it would have been a great opportunity to make a new set from Rise of Skywalker. In fact, I think the duel on Exegol is the perfect scene to make into a LEGO set. So why we got this Knights of Ren transport ship instead? Or why we got this other Death Star Final Duel instead? It's just kind of crazy. As for the Death Star Final Duel itself, seems like a fine set, 7 studs out of 10. But my real frustrations is what this set could have been and should have been. And finally, Bespin Duel. 295 pieces, $40. I knew it. I knew that they would make this set, and I'm so happy they did. This looks very similar to the other lightsaber vignettes that I fell in love with. And not to pat myself on the back, but this set looks very similar to the custom one that I made of this exact scene. But obviously, the real one looks a lot better because I'm not a professional designer. Now, there are 2 caveats to this set: the price and where to buy it. For the price, apparently, this set was supposed to be a convention exclusive, either a Star Wars Celebration or even Comic-Con. But LEGO decided to make it a real set and just sell it at perhaps double the retail value. As for where to buy this set, I read reports that it might be a Toys R Us Canada exclusive, which usually means it's an American Target exclusive. Target, for some reason, has some sort of first release deal with LEGO, so usually that's where these new sets are. But if you get your hands on it, I think you're in for a wonderful set, 9 studs out of 10. Totally worth it. See? Compliment sandwich. A great set at the beginning and a great set at the end. There still is some good in LEGO Star Wars, but overall, I worry about LEGO Star Wars. It seems like the tepid response to Rise of Skywalker and the sequel trilogy as a whole has kind of hampered LEGO's ability to make new and refreshing Star Wars sets based on new scenes. So they kind of keep going back to the well of what works. Now, obviously, you always want certain sets in circulation. You always want a Millennium Falcon set for sale. You always want an X-Wing set for sale. But there has to be a limit. And thankfully, there are some gems in this current wave of LEGO Star Wars sets that fans have always wanted. And I'm so glad that LEGO has their ear to the ground and they're delivering on what their fans have always desired. Because if you do that, you're going to keep this brand alive. So keep exploring the Star Wars universe. There definitely are some great new sets to be made, including Exegol. Definitely make the duel on Exegol. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.